This is Melissa Thompson. It's September 2011 and the 28-year-old is in the Weinstein Company offices in New York City. She's here to pitch her tech startup company's new video platform, and as part of the demo, she's recording the meeting.
All right, hello, Melissa Thompson.
Melissa has agreed to talk me through it. She's expecting a meeting with the marketing team, but Weinstein arrives alone, asks staff for privacy, and locks the door. She says that a few hours after this, he raped her.
All right, don't interrupt. All right, hello, Melissa Thompson.
Hello, Harvey Weinstein.
How are you?
Happy New Year.
That's nice. Nice to do that. Not bad.
How's your day?
How's your day?
I was thinking, okay, he's hugging me. What do I do now? I was sensing I have to be a little bit more vigilant of this situation than I originally thought.
Melissa and Weinstein have met briefly once before, but this is their first formal encounter.
Someone has a flirt with you?
Well, a little bit.
A little bit, not much, right? Okay, then, all right, then I won't. So what do you want?
No, it's okay. So I have your hands in so many things, and you do so many things, so I have a lot to tell you. Every time that he towed the line of being inappropriate enough where I may have said something, he could sense it, and he pulled back and he changed the dynamic again.
Let's say I wanted to show a trailer, you mean, of my movie. You know what I mean? Like I have the Marilyn Monroe movie.
So let's talk about Marilyn Monroe movie. People who would be interested in that movie, who would be interested in that movie?
Just tell me what I can do. It's fun to do this.
Okay,
But I'm actually seriously having a conversation with you.
Good, well, we can do both.
Okay,
so would it be, what's the target demographic?
Women.
Okay, so we're going to buy space, we're going to buy ad space on Vogue.com.
Do you think you might have encouraged him?
I don't think I purposely encouraged him. At first I tried to, volley a bit with him. If he would make a comment, I would try to catch it and return it in a way that felt a little safer than the way he threw it at me.
Okay.
Now I see he's trying to, in any way you can, move me into that zone of comfortable then uncomfortable and confused and vulnerable, and recognizing that he's powerful and I'm not, and that I need this deal from him and he has the power to give it to me. We can have like to win 2 VIP passes to the premiere in New York, and they have to like it. So now you're generating all these likes on your Facebook page.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to use your service.
Good.
On Marilyn Monroe.
Good.
And then, you can sign me up. Tell your boss.
And so he's going from almost pulling a trigger on using this platform to then he would put his hand up under the table, up my dress. I was trying to save face a bit. At first I was trying to kind of manage the situation. There was a combination of confidence and naivety that led me to, this dynamic that we see now. Data's so hot, right?
What's that?
Data's so hot.
It is hot. You're hot. You got a little bit hot. It's okay.
A little bit.
Right.
A little hot. It's a little high. That's a little high. So another thing I was thinking is, Sarah. I don't know how much you were involved, but the Sarah Jessica Parker movie with Skyrocket. Were you using Skyrocket? Some kind of app thing. I don't know, never mind. It's like a buy the look, where they wanted to, in the trailer, they wanted people to be able to buy her clothing, so they partner with Outlook and whatever, Blue Fly.
It's not me.
Okay, whatever, I can do that too. I tried to keep it on script in terms of pitching him the product, but
He was still touching you on the shoulder.
He was still touching me on the shoulder.
What's running through your head as that's happening?
What do I do? How did I get myself here? I lost my train of thought, and I was trying so hard to gain back my own mental footing. At some point, his whole affect changed, and he looked like a predator. His eyes became dark.
What would you say to someone who might watch that and say, well, Melissa was flirting with him? Is that what you see when you watch it?
It was more tricky than I think it's possible to judge from looking at it. I worked on Wall Street before I went to business school, and I worked in an environment that was heavily male-dominated. I thought I could handle it. I had never met anyone that I couldn't handle until Harvey Weinstein.
You want some water?
When you go to the kitchen, you adjust the angle of the computer.
I did.
Why?
I knew that I was losing the ability to control the situation and keep it professional, so I had entered that fight or flight mode, and I was scared of him.
What are you doing afterwards? Later. I'm gonna go edit a movie.
What was that?
I've got to go edit a movie, but I'll meet you somewhere. I'll meet you for a drink.
What time?
It's 3:34. I'll meet you at 30 Tribeca Grand.
Okay.
Were you under the impression that that meeting was to close the deal, potentially?
Yes. So it wasn't at 10 p.m. It wasn't an invitation to come to his hotel room. It was an invitation to a hotel lobby that was within blocks of the office. And so that to me felt much safer than being alone with him in his office.
Melissa says Weinstein came to the hotel lobby and told her to follow him. She assumed they were going to a conference room, but it was Weinstein's hotel room. There, she says, he raped her.
If I would fight try to fight myself away from him, he would then move around to a place where he could block me in somewhere, and he's a big individual, and I constantly felt trapped no matter where I turned. Or he cornered me over and over again.
Melissa's business meeting and the alleged rape are part of a class action lawsuit against Weinstein and others connected to him who might have known what was happening.
Had people been more vocal and not said, yeah, that's Harvey, or yeah, we have to live with that. You don't. We don't have to live with things that are illegal and abusive, and we don't have to live with being raped when we think we're going to a business meeting.
In a statement, Harvey Weinstein's lawyer Benjamin Brafman said, "Several respected journalists and trustworthy individuals have seen the entire video. The video, when viewed in its entirety, in context and not in select excerpts, demonstrates that there is nothing forceful but casual, if not awkward flirting from both parties. Anything short of that is intended to make Mr. Weinstein appear inappropriate and even exploitative. It was produced by Ms. Thompson to bolster her position in a civil lawsuit seeking money. This is a further attempt to publicly disgrace Mr. Weinstein for financial gain, and we will not stand for it. Facts do matter." Sky News has not paid Melissa for the video, nor did she request it. Nearly 100 women have accused Weinstein of harassment and assault. As well as the civil suits, he also faces criminal charges. Weinstein denies all non-consensual sexual contact. Hannah Thomas-Peter, Sky News, New York.